Liza, hi, Jim Delapine here. I want to give you some video feedback here. Um, uh, what you have here is the wrong size. It needs to be 8 by 10 by 300 pixels per inch, and you have 18 wide by 12, almost 12 high. So it's got to be vertical. I believe I mentioned that to you, but so here's how you do that. All right, here's how you accomplish that. So let me just minimize this a little bit more. All right, go to your crop tool. Since you already have the resolution, that's correct. That's the most important thing. And it's larger. We could now crop it out. Okay, so we don't need this entire thing in the kitchen here. I'm not sure if this is the right photo, but it's a kitchen, so we'll make it work. So we're going to go to the crop tool and make sure you have width times height times resolution in here, and that will allow you to type in 8 by 10 inches by 300. Okay? So that means that now this is the area that will be cropped once you hit check. So now this is the correct size. So what you need to do now is click in the background and just move it into position. All right, with the net bounding box. Something like that looks pretty good. And I mean, it's got, the character stuff in there. So I would say that's what we'll use. And then we'll hit the check mark. And now it will crop that image out and get rid of everything else. So now it is the correct size. Image size, 8 by 10 by 300. Okay? So now with regards to your character, I really, you haven't really thought about how to put this together very well. I mean, these spoons don't look attached and the fork doesn't look attached. I had asked you to do a better job with masking out. Whoops. The negative space in the fork here. A better job with doing masking out the spoon. All right. So, I mean, for example, if I go and fill the background with black, you can see there's little areas in here that need to be better addressed. Okay. Up here with the leaves, you have to mask that all out. Okay. So let me undo that. And I would suggest that you simply take these elements here. I'm going to take the orange and bring it down to the bottom underneath everything here. All right. So the reason is that now, I mean, I do see that you have adjustment layers that are clipping masks, which is good. And you also don't have, a channel that's saved and renamed. Okay, I'll give you directions on how to do that. So with this, I mean, you want to make these look like they're sticking into the orange. Okay. I don't know the shadow here. Where's the shadow? You have the shadow somehow. When I brought the orange down, it went behind the shadow. So let's see if I could. There we go. But now, Providence, you made those legs really bright. That's cool. All right. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to get this down here. Oh, you have a layer style in here. Oh, and inner shadow. No wonder. Oh, that's. Oh, I see. You did with that with the orange. Oh, okay, it actually doesn't look bad. Okay, but in any event, let's see the shadows. They have the banana. Yeah, the banana has. Okay, it has a drop shadow that's falling on here. It doesn't work. So this drop shadow, that layer style has to go. All right. And you also need to do the shadow based on the previous assignment instructions. Shadow of the whole character that falls across the kitchen top here. Okay, so what I would suggest is selecting this arm, hitting Control T, dragging this center point here, and rotating it, right, to bring it up a little bit, and then do the same thing with this here. Control T, drag the center point here. Rotate that up a little bit. Give it some animation. Take this. Oh, I had showed you how to do this. That's right. I showed you how to separate this banana and have it look like it's sticking into the orange. So you need to accomplish that. All right. So for this to make it look like it's sticking in here, select the layer mask, paintbrush, black, Make sure it's 100% hardness, and then just paint on the layer mask, you know, and then create a shadow underneath it. All right, that's important. This would have to go above the orange. Oops, no. I forgot I have this here, so I did not drag up um, the adjustment layer. All right, so something like that on top. At least it looks like it's going into. All right. So you also need to separate these bananas and then flip them and make it look like it's sticking into the orange. All right. I hope that helped. Okay. Take care.